Hello everybody, welcome to Newbies Work on Cars. Today we'll be changing, in this video we'll be changing the oil and filter for this 2008 Kia Rio. It is exactly the same process as we did to that 2007 Hyundai Accent in the last video. So let's go ahead and get our tools together. It's going to be, as I mentioned, exactly the same as before. Alright, so the tools we'll be needing here today are 17mm ratchet and filter clamp, filter vice grips, whatever you want to call it, in case the filter is a little bit tight. We got our original Hyundai genuine filter. We got good quality oil. This is a 5W20 oil, and the way you know what oil your car will take is basically take the cap off. And let's take a look here. It says SAE 5W20. So basically this is a regular oil, not a synthetic, and it's 5W20 is the rating. Alright, the next step, let's go underneath the car and basically let's take the drain plug out. We'll drain the oil, then we'll level the car, and next step we'll refill the oil. Alright, so this is the oil pan, and make sure you don't mix it with the transmission. Make sure you ratchet on the off position, and you have your drain pan in place. Alright, let's take it off. Might be a little bit tight, but depends. Alright, great. Make sure it's going to be a little bit hot. We were driving the car. Keep going, keep going. You can let the bolt drop, don't worry about it. Alright, now this is once it gets to this point, just go ahead and put the drain back. Now it's very recommended that you change the crusher washer. This one looks good, so no need to change it. But if yours is crushed, go ahead and change it. Give me a ratchet.
Here you go. So on.
Mm-hmm. And you know, don't be too crazy or use impact gun on it or anything. Just snug enough to crush the washer, and that should be it. Now the next step is the filter. It's located over here, and supposedly you should be able to take it off with your hands only, but a lot of times it's a little bit tough, so we'll use this tool to attempt taking it off. Alright, new filter. Alright, and this is the original Hyundai filter, and it's literally cheaper than the cheap options at Walmart, so go buy the original one if you can. Now this next step is debatable. A lot of times they say, you know, oil the seal before you put it back in so it seals better. Some people say don't do it. Anyway, I normally oil it a little bit. Also, the other thing, what we can do, we can pre-fill the oil in the filter. So on the first start, you already have oil in here, so it goes through the car. So I'll pre-fill this one and come back to the next step. Yeah. So this is halfway filled because, you know, This sits on the side. You can't really fill it up 100%. Okay, my hand's kind of slippery because, you know, it's oily, so we're just gonna finish with this one. Generally speaking, you don't need to tighten it too much, just a snug or hand tight, and that's about it. And then that should be it. Alrighty, let's go up so we can pour the oil in. Alright, so as you saw, we drained down the oil and we changed the filter as you saw in the last clip. Now we need to put the car back on a level surface, so when we check the oil level it will be correct. Now the issue with this car specifically, you cannot really use a funnel. Put the funnel in, as you can see it doesn't go all the way down. So if you go back to the last video on the Hyundai, we tried to do the Wi-Fi funnel. Did not do very well, so we had to go back and clean up the mess I did. So in this case, I'll try a different method. We'll still hold the funnel with one hand and pour in the other. Now this one is half full, as I mentioned. We did the accent in the same, so this usually holds about 6 quarts. Each car needs 3.5, so this is 6 plus another one, so 7 quarts will, you know, cover both cars. So I'll be pouring all what's left in here, and I'll have an extra quart to go with. Half quart, and so we'll check the dipstick and see how far we are from this. As you can see, we are halfway through, so only half quart left, and we should be good to go. So I'll pour it down and we'll test again. Much cleaner than the last one. Exactly on the mark. So perfect. Both cars, one of those and one of those for both cars. Now the good thing doing it this way, even though these are not expensive cars to change oil on, you know, you can take it down the road to Walmart and have them change the oil for you for like $25 or so, let's say $30. So in this case, you have quality filter, original filter, you got quality oil. And also it's a little bit cheaper, but at least you know what's in your car. If you like this video, if you enjoy watching, you know, regular cars being repaired and fixed and maintained, please subscribe, share the video to your friends who have Kias or Kia Rio or Hyundai Accent, and show them how they can change the oil themselves. Again, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.